Alright, so this will be the solution to problem number 3 for practice test number 2 on derivatives. Uh, all the links are in the description where you can print the test out on my website and an organized list of all the videos to the solutions. Alright, so let's look at this one. We've got f of x is e to the 3x minus 1 times 5x plus 7 cubed. Alright, so for this one we've got the product rule. See, we've got this function here times this function here. Alright, so product rule, so let's go ahead and do it. So f prime of x is equal to, alright, so remember the product rule is the derivative of the first function times the second function plus the derivative of the second function times the first function. So let's take the derivative of the first function. So remember the derivative of e to a power, well, that's just e to that power times the derivative of the exponent. So times 3. Derivative of 3x minus 1, derivative of 3x is 3, derivative minus 1 is 0. So there's the derivative of the first function times the second function. Okay. Then plus the derivative of the second function. So to take the derivative of this, we'll need to use the chain rule. So remember, bring the 3 down, 5x plus 7, subtract 1 from the exponent, so that'll be 2. Then it's times the derivative of what's inside the parentheses. So the derivative of 5x is 5, and derivative of 7 is 0. Okay, so this is the derivative of the second function, and then that's times the first function, e to the 3x minus 1. Alright, so let's clean this up some. So look at this. We've got a common factor of e to the 3x minus 1. We can factor that out. Okay, so we get f prime of x is equal to e to the 3x minus 1. And then also we have a common factor of 5x plus 7 squared. Okay, it would be like having an x cubed and an x squared. You'd factor out an x squared. Okay, so we're going to factor out a 5x plus 7 squared. And then let's see what we're left with. So if we factor out a 5x plus 7 squared, we're going to be left with a 3 times 5x plus 7. We'll be left with one of these. Because see, if we multiply these, this times this, see how this base and this base are the same? That's to the first power. You add the exponents, that gives you the 3. Okay. Plus, and then if we factor it out here, well, we're left with what? 15. So plus 15. Okay. All right. So now we've got f prime of x is equal to, so I guess here we need to do what? Distribute the 3. And so that's going to be e to the 3x minus 1 times 5x plus 7 squared times, and that's going to be 15x plus 21 plus 15. Okay. And so that's going to give me f prime of x is equal to e to the 3x minus 1 times 5x plus 7 squared times 15x plus 36. Okay, and so let's see. Well, this would be our final answer. And I guess, well, I guess, we could even take it a little step further. We could factor out a 3. Okay, you see this? Factor out a 3. So we could write f prime of x is equal to, so if I factor a 3 out, that's 3e to the 3x minus 1 times 5x plus 7 squared times, and then we would be left with 5x plus 12. So, either one. Uh, yeah, so I hope this helped. And you could have factored the 3 out up here also. You see we've got the 3 there and the 3 there. We could have factored that out up there. But in case you don't see it right off, I wanted to show you this, how you could, you see it here. Well, go ahead and factor it out. Alright, so I hope this video helped. Check out the solutions to the other videos. Give me a like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.